Okay, so I wanted to make a quick first impressions video on the Blade 18. I noticed there isn't a lot of information on YouTube about this laptop at the time of me recording this, so I figured this might help somebody. I got the top spec Razer Blade 18 with the 13th gen i9 13950HX and a 4090. All of the tests are going to be exactly as the laptop was configured out of the box with the latest Windows and Nvidia updates. This laptop is quite big, but if you are someone who regularly uses large laptops, like I do, it's an equivalent size to a 17-inch. I am coming from an Alienware X17 and the footprint is actually slightly smaller on the Blade, but it has the larger and taller 18-inch 16x10 screen. First impressions of the screen itself are mostly positive. It's a 240Hz IPS display with a 16x10 aspect ratio, and it gets plenty bright. I haven't tested the exact brightness level with my Spider Pro yet, but I am happy with it so far. The Quad HD Plus resolution looks really sharp for the size, and I was lucky enough to receive a unit with no backlight bleed, which is something that's always bothered me and was present on every other Blade laptop I've owned in the past. You do still get IPS glow, but that's typical from an IPS display, and this is still one of the best ones I've seen. Above the screen is a 1080p webcam and Windows Hello. The speakers sound good, not as good as a MacBook Pro, but I would say above average quality. It has your typical Razer keyboard with customizable lighting and a huge trackpad. It feels like Razer's trackpads have improved since the last time I've used one, which it has been over a year, but it feels more accurate and the click is softer. I do really like it. Alright, gaming benchmarks. I'm using the custom mode with GPU and the CPU set to high in Razer Synapse, and this thing is a monster. It outperforms my desktop 3080 and has similar benchmarks to a desktop 3090, which is insane for a laptop. And here is some Cinebench scores for those of you who are interested. After benchmarking and gaming for an hour, I haven't seen the GPU exceed 73 degrees, and the CPU stayed around 80 degrees. The fan noise did reach 56 decibels, and there is a slight fan whine. This is typical for these small laptop fans, but it can be annoying if you're not wearing headphones. However, the fan noise is much quieter in the balanced and silent modes. The area above the keyboard does get hot to the touch when gaming. I'm measuring the surface temperature at around 117 degrees Fahrenheit. For battery life, after just streaming videos on YouTube and browsing the internet with no updates running in the background, I'm getting around 4 to 5 hours using Battery Saver and keeping the full 240Hz refresh rate. You could get more by reducing the refresh rate to 60Hz on battery, which I will be comparing with next. And obviously, if you're gaming or running any intensive applications, you would get significantly less time. So I would recommend you keep it plugged in when doing heavier tasks. Luckily, the 330 watt power adapter is quite compact, but while I like the braided cable, it is cumbersome to put away. Although that's just a minor nitpick. Anyway, I might do a follow-up video in a week or so after I've tested more games and used it more. If you have anything you want me to cover, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching.